What's up, guys? Chris here for Mainly Mesh. Derek's dying a slow death. I wanted to give you guys kind of the spiel that we give our customers coming in asking, well, what shaft should I use? The question you guys always ask. And to me, the most important thing to keep in mind when you are looking into a shaft is the balance of your stick overall and how your type of play addresses or dictates what weight shaft you want. Because for a while it's always been, okay, the lightest shaft is the best shaft. And it is true that the lightest shaft will create the fastest shot, but it might not be the best shaft for you. So, got a few different options here. Basically, what you're gonna find in a stick is that when you have and if I actually planned this out the way I should have, we're gonna have to start this again because I don't even have one of those. Oh wait, no, we're good, save it. If you have a lighter shaft, so we sell only carbon fiber shafts, so the lightest shafts we have are, you know, something in the Epic Firefly, Dragonfly, Alpha, ECD carbon range, which are all just a little bit over 6 ounces. What you're gonna find with a lighter stick is that the balance point, and both Epic and Alpha do a good job of this, of having a logo up where basically the balance point of the shaft is going to be. So when I'm balancing out my stick, first I want to check where the balance point is depending on the weight of the head and the mesh and everything, and you'll see on these shafts it's basically inside of your top hand when you're cradling a stick. When the balance point is inside of your top hand when you're cradling, that can lead to a little bit of swinging around in the butt end of the stick. You know, it's you're basically holding on to the fulcrum of that lever, and so it'll be a little bit easier for there to be some variability, especially when you add the top heavy ball into your stick. So if you're a one-handed player, it might not be as good for you. What it's going to do though is give you a lot more feel for the ball when you're cradling a stick in a shooting motion or away from your body. So if you're a midfielder or an attackman who likes to really keep the stick further away from their body and feel where the ball is, for example, you know, Tav likes a high pocket with a lot of feel, so he's going to want a lighter shaft just so he can get the most feel on the ball possible. For me, I'm more of an attackman who likes to keep his stick vertical. So for that, you're going to be looking at a stick more in the 8 to 9 ounce range. So whether it's a ripwood, which ranges from 8 to 9 ounces, some of them are even a little closer to 10, or the jewel shaft, and this was one of the, you know, the Levs and the Punishers, this was one of their main goals when they created the Lev, was to really hone in on that 8 ounce range. What this is going to do is it's actually going to drop the balance point of your stick by about 2 to 3 inches. So now I'm seeing the balance point is now a good inch or so below my top hand when I'm cradling, and you'll find that especially with a ball in it, it's going to distribute the weight so that you can cradle vertically more easily. And also, people joke with the Levs that, oh, when I put it on a head it gets lighter. The reason that is because it distributes more of the weight of the stick evenly between your two hands, and we judge the weight of the stick when we're cradling a ball with our top hand more so than our bottom hand. So when you have a heavier shaft, spreading the weight out evenly, it's just going to give you a more even-keeled stick, so a little less ball feel per se, but it's going to give you a much more balanced stick feel. So a lot of attackmen will actually like the feel of a heavier shaft, especially if they don't know that it's a heavier shaft, because it's going to even out the stick a little bit more to keep the stick vertical, while midfielders are definitely not going to like the heavier stick because it's not going to give them as much ball feel. And when I say midfielders and attackmen, that's just, you know, general rule of thumb for whether or not you're keeping your stick really high and tight into you, or on a midfield dodge, you're ranging more and you're keeping your stick further away from your body for your down the alley shots. So it's kind of the theory on what type of weight you're looking for in a shaft, and that's how we bring through people when they first come into the store. I'm not wrapping up this video very well. So thanks so much. Hope you guys enjoy. Leave any questions in the comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to send donations to Mainely Mesh at 1173 Riverside Street, Portland, Maine. Cash donations are best. Anything over $100 and we won't send you a letter back. Thanks so much. Catch you guys next time.